Right, let's see if this works or not, or does work. Let's see. Is it working? Possibly, possibly. Wow, look how much light there is on me. Look at it shining off my forehead. Right, let's see if it's working. Let us see. Is AmigaRob live or is he not? Can he be heard? Or can he not? It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. I don't think I am live. Oh yes, I am live, I am live. Okay, I can hear myself. No, can I? Have I really got 4 viewers? Whoa! I don't think I am live. That is a lot of noise. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of noise. Who have we got there? I can see a message. I can't quite see who it is. Right, bear with me because there's something wrong with the sound here badly, so... I think... Oh, right, okay, so we'll just...
do that, and that should fix things. It's Thrillhausen Alt. Hello, Thrillhausen Alt. Look at my hair like a wandering crab that's... Oh, there goes a big bang, because it's fireworks time coming. Push a button here. Let's send some links out. Let's get people to this stream, because I'm not... That is loud. I'm not intending to necessarily do a huge amount today, but we shall see what happens. And is it conking out is the next question. And the answer is possibly. No, we're still going. Well, that's good. Then why doesn't that do anything? Why doesn't it think there's an active connection? Well, isn't this exciting? On my channel, the excitement never stops. We just continually have excitement and action and glorious fun times. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that we've got a problem here. So I'll be amazed if this is actually still streaming. No, it's still peculiar. Very peculiar. Because all the web services are going down. So, well, we'll just see. We'll just see what happens. I've got green lights on everything. The stream still appears to be going. Oh no, maybe we got some action here. Maybe we got some action. Incredibly slow action. Yep. Let's try this. Maybe we just avoided a conk out there. Well, this is, again, I'll say it again, the most thrilling beginning to any video you could possibly have. As usual, everything's running smooth. Oh, hang on, there we go. Questions. Bit quiet now. Yeah, I switched off. There was an extra microphone. Yeah, I'm not employed. I'm still absolutely snookered in the employment front, but wow, that's a lot of fireworks going off. I don't know if you can hear that. Still pretty snookered in that regard. But you know, that is a lot of fireworks. I don't know if you can hear that, but that is like just ongoing crackle. I've got to see. Oh, I see that. I was about to go and have a look and see what it was, but yes. So yeah, no, it's still worse in the employment front, if anything. Fireworks in West London, yeah. Yeah, we're in that zone now where it's just fireworks non-stop. So let's. I'm just going to try and get into my Twitter and push out the link for this. So the 4 people that follow me on Twitter, no, all sorts. We'll see if anyone is all sorts one word. I don't know. Could be. Could be. I'll just put I am talking about all sorts. No, it isn't one. What is all sorts? 2 words. I am talking about all sorts. All sorts of things we're talking about. I don't know. I might do some kind of gaming thing. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's have a look and see what are we on the viewers front. How many viewers have we got? This is useless. How do I? So I was hoping to stream. Well, I wasn't hoping to stream. I was wondering if we were going to get a stream with OSG, but they had a technical problem that prevented him from streaming. So I think, wow, this connection is horrific. You used to have an Amiga in the early 1990s. Well, the Amiga was the best platform, as everyone knows. It was the best computer out there. Technically the best. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Been a gamer since 1983. Well, I'm probably about the same. Well, not a gamer, but I played games. Do you know, I should have brought... I've got a game that for my Acetronic 2000 that I wanted to try while I was here, because it's going to get... I had an offer, hopefully it will come through to completion, to make it into a multi-cart. This one I bought last year and I've been putting off. It's soccer for that Ace Radifin system. But yeah, it was around then. I guess I was first playing things. And I can see that one of the top people, well, not that you're not one of the top people for All House and All, but one of the long serving viewers, Hattie. Hattie, I'm gonna do what can only be done. Yep, it's time for this. Hattie Chatty. Hattie, tell me what's happening. Hattie Chatty, it's over to you. Tell us what's happening. What's going on in your world? What is happening in Hattie's land? There can be a bit of a lag in these conversations. Let me be Michael Parkinson to your Greta Garbo. Tell me, what's been happening in your world, Hattie? You can't see anything. What do you mean you can't see anything? You mean you didn't see this? That's top of the... That would have been in days of old. In days of old, just a spinning circle. Hattie's got connection problems again. Alright, we'll get back to that. Throwhausen owned the Sinclair Spectrum, the VIC-20, the Atari ST, an Amiga, the PC, the Nintendo Game Boy, Deep Breath PlayStation, and Amstrad's CPC464. And Hattie's given us a nope. Well, thank you for that list, Thrillhausen. It's good to know. We can put that in our notes. Hattie just giving us the nope. I don't like my bottom row of teeth. She's going to restart, then we can begin the Hattie Chatty. We'll find out what's been going on in the land of Hattie. What's been happening? The chat is ready to display messages, okay? We'll find out. Well, you know, there's a few machines out that list that I quite like. So I liked the... I mean, I used to like the Amstrad. I mean, I think they're crap, but I used to like them. I mean, it's different when you... In In days of old, why isn't that fan going? Why is my fan not going? Switch on. It's cold in here. In days of old, you just wanted to play it with the computer. Didn't matter what computer it were. You just used to go around, say somebody's got computer, and you go, oh, got computer. And it didn't matter how crap the game was. I mean, it used to be like, look, the BBC, I always wanted the BBC because I liked logo. And I liked the idea of programming something that could draw pictures. And I liked the fact that you could, like the first kind of robot thing I ever had anything to do with was a turtle. Which, for those who are unaware, those of you who have been following this stream are unaware, a turtle is a kind of a turtle is like a robot thing, which had like a wire that ran to the back of this BBC computer, and you used a program called Logo to draw. You could draw like a picture on the screen, but with the turtle, it had like a marker pen that you would put down on a big sheet of paper, and you could draw a picture with it. But if you did a wrong turn, it would do what happened when I did it and accidentally draw on the floor. But that was the fun. That was it. Logo was a great system, great first programming language of any type I had anything to do with, and those turtles were a great thing. I mean, I bet you on eBay they probably go for a fortune now on those turtles. Let's find out. Ooh, maybe I'll have to switch to that one. What is that? Let's see. BBC Turtle. Or Tuttle, as I put there. I used to dream myself. Well, this is just giving me stuff about turtle. BBC computer turtle. Let's put that. Turtle robot. Here we go. I used to dream myself to some. Then that's a good-looking turtle. I'm not showing you them. Oh, some custom ones. Yeah, I can see a picture of an actual turtle, but is there any on eBay? Oh, there's someone that's done a restoration of one. eBay, let's see. Oh, is it called a Valiant turtle? Valiant sounds like a Robo Turtle. Anywho. So yeah, games would on a lot of these systems you'd load games in from cassette. Apparently that wasn't a big thing in America. These aren't what I'm looking for. I'm looking for BBC Turtle. How much do they go for on eBay? I mean, there couldn't have been that many out there because they would have just been in a few schools. And these are all videos about Africa. I don't want that. Turtle. BBC. BBC computer turtle. Let's try Valiant Turtle, if that's what they're. BBC Valiant Turtle untested. That doesn't look like a turtle. I think the answer is there are. Oh, Turtle Graphics Software, BBC. Okay. So there's the software, but can't actually find the turtle. I mean, I guess it was a plotter, really. It was a kind of standalone plotter, so quite a Turtle Graphics, BBC Micron, software came on tape for that as well. Well, I'd love to share this with you, but I don't ever share. Well, rarely share my screen. I probably should be really to inspire you all, but I'm not. Right, Hattie. Thank you, she says. Just gonna get a drink. Right, okay, Hattie. Hattie, let me roll the trailer again. Hattie, chatty, that's right. Hattie, it's the time of the day when I become Michael Parkinson and I say to you, Hattie, what is going on in your world? Tell us what is happening. Where have you been? You be Muhammad Ali and I'll be Michael Parkinson. Tell me what goes on in your life. Share with the public what's been happening. All the exciting trials and tribulations that you wish to share with us. You have to keep some things private, but, you know, look how horrible my teeth are getting. Arr. It's not good. You can see it now, that's it. Hattie, tell us what's going on. What is happening in your world? What's going on in your life? Oh, look at that. There's like saliva stuck between my teeth. Any second now, Hattie's going to tell us. Hattie has a new blender. And she made a fruit smoothie. Would that be a Fruit Ninja, whatever they're called? Fruit Ninja? Or have you gone... I don't know if I've ever told the story of my everlasting blender on here. In fact, I have. In fact, I even made a video about it, so I don't need to talk about it. I've forgotten. I didn't need to tell the story, yeah. So, look how much light there is on me. Oh. So, tell us, Hattie, were you inspired to get a blender by my video on the blender that I made over a year ago? Was that what inspired you? Was that what brought you to the limit when you said I must get myself a blender? Was that what did it? It's Amiga Rob, everyone. It's Amiga Rob doing stuff about Amigas. Or is he? No, he's not. He's just talking to Hattie about blenders. And Hattie, any second now, I'm filling. This is called filling. She's going to tell us a bit more about this blender. I don't think I've ever seen your blender video. Well, there you go. That's it. It's one of my most popular videos. It's when I made the blender. Nobody told me though, and it doesn't say in the instructions that you're supposed to chuck liquid in with the things you're blending. So it's the thing's just moving around in the middle and nothing's happening. So I just keep chucking stuff in and packing it in, and eventually I make like a kind of paste. I guess I've spoilt it. Oh, I mean, yes, that was it. Oh, there we go. See, Hattie was inspired, yeah. Yeah, so, well, some exciting things have happened tonight. I'll talk about it as soon as I've tweeted about it. Hattie, do you follow my Twitter? I think you do, don't you, Philhausen? I'm not sure, but... exciting thing what happened tonight was that a film I made was shown at a proper film festival tonight. In fact, I'm going to find out. It was in Portugal, and I didn't go. I probably should have gone because it might have helped my my job situation. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I hope it went okay. But yeah, and the film that came on after it was a Werner Herzog film. So this was on the last night of this 10-day festival in Lisbon. Didn't get a penny for it, but apparently that's not how it works. So yeah, that's my exciting news. Hattie doesn't have Twitter. This is why I've got like, how many followers have I got? Hang on, let's get to the right account. I have got blah blah blah. How many followers have I got, Mr. Poldark? I have got 61 that I'm following. I'm following 81. Oh, look, there's me with my funny hair. That's right, I just called this stream AmigaRobiness. But yeah, so the reason I mention this. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you for that awesome question. Thank you, Philhausen. Yes, the reason I mention this is because there are those who, in their of the foolish delusion that I'm some kind of lowbrow person when it comes to production, and it just so happens that I'm actually a rather high production value person. I don't always go for complicated high value production, but I go, God, look at the frame rate of this. Why is the frame rate? That's a bit better. I don't always. Damn, fireworks are getting close. I don't always go for the most complicated high value production, but I go for high values. Whereas this AmigaRob channel, if I speak of myself in the third person, is just like, I don't really go for the production on this is just do it and see what happens, you know. So I don't always have a very fixed idea about how these streams are going to go. I don't know if that occasionally shows up. It is a bit like a war zone, yeah. It doesn't always, you know. But as people will tell you who have worked with me, I am high production values, low cost, high production values, and I'm worth every penny of the no money anybody ever gives me to do anything. So yeah, that's that exciting news. And if more people come, I may well repeat that once or twice to just try and get across that I am actually capable of great artistic endeavour. And yeah, I don't think I could waffle on about my trip to America. I can't remember if I did it on my other ranting video, but I was underwhelmed. I was underwhelmed by America. I found America to be an underwhelming place. Overwhelmingly underwhelming, I would say. We'll see, I've got a friend who might come in and I might talk more. The rubbishness of this channel is what makes it good. Thank you, Hattie, I think. I don't know why it keeps saying the chat is ready to display messages. Yeah, I mean it is actually a production decision. I do make decisions. I just don't make the decisions that require lots of preparation. Generally speaking, I mean, like things like of course, the amazing Hattie Chatty logo. They are, you know, they're things that I've spent a tiny bit more. Or it'll almost be time to dust off this one. Is it this one? Oh no, that one. That is a good one. We'll bring that out soon. Yeah, I just dive straight in basically, and I mean, this is I mentioned it in the other video. This year I have had a stream that kind of collapsed, which had 1,000 people watching it, and it wasn't really because of me that 1,000 people were watching it, but I had a hand in the production and I was in it. So I can do highbrow, well, kind of highbrow. I can do high, you know. Thank you. Yes, I designed that logo last year. Well, kind of. I think it was a slightly repurposed other thing in Bluff Titler, but yeah. Let's just look at it again. That's good. That. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I did. I was running that last year, but I think I ran it at the front of the stream, so nobody really knew about it. Nobody saw it. Let's see it again. AmigaRob, and it fades in. At Christmas, and I time that out. I mean, when I do that, I time out when those logos go in. You know, I'll have 3 or 4 goes at it. So it's not time for that yet. Maybe I should do a Halloween. Am I going to do a Halloween stream? I might as well. Actually, I can't do a Halloween stream because it could be the Brexit stream, so I might have to be elsewhere on that night. So it all depends what happens. Maybe at 11 o'clock it'll turn into the Brexit stream. So we'll see what happens. But I wouldn't do the Brexit stream here. It would be through, you know, one of my other production channels, my various other channels that I have on the fucking internet. Because on the fucking internet, I've got stuff everywhere. I've got fucking stuff everywhere. There's things everywhere. There's people trying to find me all over the fucking world. You know that. I'm all over the fucking place. There's people fucking trying to find me. They'll find fucking Lord Luton before they find me, eh? You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking immune to being I'm all over the fucking place. I'm all over the place. I ain't got a fucking penny to my name. The first episode that Hattie saw of this was the post Zoostaz paint. I think that was called The Face of Zoostaz, and that was when Zoostaz would not appear on camera, So we had to guess what he looked like, and if I remember correctly, I drew him as a kind of nightmarish Thomas the Tank Engine type creature. Makes me fun. After a while, like, I can watch things I do, and I find them funny as if it's somebody else doing it, and it's right up my street because if I do funny things, they're things that entertain me. Um, yeah, the art of deluxe painting. I did enjoy that one. Yeah, yeah, I do that. I did think the other day I might do another art of deluxe painting. The joy of deluxe painting. It was called the joy of deluxe paint. The joy of deluxe painting. Yeah, like Bob Ross. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, there was two I did called Pooh Mountain and Return to Pooh Mountain. I think because every time I try to draw a mountain, it just looked like a giant poo. Hee, that's right. I've got all this talent. It's just pouring out of every one of my seams. It's everywhere. It's just, it's just everywhere. I'm just gonna do a message here. Yeah, Deluxe Paint was a good program. Yeah, it was a great program. It was like Deluxe Paint's probably the first productivity thing I used on the Amiga. It will be this Christmas. It will be, what year are we? 91. It'll be 28 years since I got my Amiga. Ooh, is it 20? No, will it be 28 years? He thinks about it, scratches his ear all. Hang on, I'm struggling to do maths here. No, it will be 28 years. It'd be 28 years since I got my Amiga. No, will it? No, it's 29 years. 29 years, son. 29 years since I got my Amiga. So, So, yeah, next year it'll be the 30-year anniversary of me getting my Amiga. Blimey, my Amiga 500. Which was... Oh, blimey, what's that? Okay. Excuse me, audience. I am simply keeping it. Oh, that was my phone. Just chucked it straight off into the nowheresville. It's just. Oh, I just banged my head on the bottom of a fan. Oh, that really hurts. Well. Green Gables. Anne of Green Gables. I don't know what that is. Let's have a look. Let's find out what it is. Oh, it's a program, film of some sort. I didn't know what it is. Heard of it. Written and set in Canada. Lucy Maud Montague? Montgomery. Well, that's marvellous. Oh no, now I've lost complete track of where I am. Yep, Deluxe Paint, them's were the days. So... them's were the days. So tomorrow, I'm going to be watching Octavia's Kitten, who's doing some kind of benefit stream for the Samaritans. I don't know if either of you have followed Horace Gate. I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to say the word Horace. But it's a great example of how something can get completely out of hand and people can try and get a load of drama out of. Well, I don't think Octavius did, but I think a few people were trying to milk a little bit the drama out of it. And You know, it's a bit sad, really. But she's doing a stream tomorrow. I'm going to try and catch that. Right, so what are we going to do then? Anybody got any ideas? Anybody got any ideas? I'm asking you all, have you got any ideas? No? Am I losing messages here? Oh, I've said this before. Oh, it's stopping. It stopped because you said pooing, it stopped it. I've said this before, but when I was about 7, I made a pooing butt animation. When I said this, when I was about 7, I made a pooing butt animation in Deluxe Paint. My dad found it and shouted, "That's quite talented!" At 7. So this is what Hattie said, but it got censored. Why am I looking over here? The camera's here. This is what Hattie said. It got censored from the stream. I've said this before, but when I was about 7, well, she said this before, I made a pooing butt animation on butt is something that Americans say, and America is crap. Well, it's rubbish. You know, it's not so good. I don't want to say it's crap. The whole place is crap. But I made a pooing butt. So the question I have for you, Hatstar, because Hattie, you are. I know a lady's age is a very important thing to not divulge. I'm just trying to think. What year did you have your Amiga? What year? Bum. Yes. Or arsehole. Or starfish. What year was that, Hattie? Put us in. Give us the perspective of what year that was, because I'm beginning to think. No, you had a 600. So if you were 7 when you had a 600, maybe you were older than 7. I think you had a 600. Or are you about to come back and go, "I did not have a 600. I had a 500. Original 500, 1.3. Me and Hattie had a chat. It was a 500, right. So was this pre-90s? Because I'm beginning to think Hattie must have come from a... Why am I looking over here again, talking to an audience when the audience is over here? I am beginning to think that Hattie... No, I'm not asking how old you are. I know how old you are. Don't need to ask that. I'm just wondering what year you had an Amiga that was running Deluxe Paint 3. Because, like, Amiga... People who had an Amiga before 1990 were rich, generally speaking. The year of the Amiga was 1990. I'm wondering if you had your Amiga before I had mine. Yeah, I know how old you are. Within, a year. We've had this conversation. I mean, if you've got older since then, you've been cheating. But I don't talk about ladies' age. I don't divulge ladies' ages. Lages. I'm just trying to find out if you had Deluxe Paint 3 before I did. That's all I want to know. It's real straightforward. No problems. You had Speedball 1 or Speedball 2? No, I think you're a little bit younger than me. I think you're a little bit younger than me. I'm an old codger. My hair's falling out. Impotence is possibly sitting. No, impotence isn't setting in, but it might do. It might do. I'm jaded and I'm, living in the bowl. Well, Frillhausen's already told us he started playing games in 1983, which would probably put him, I guess, around 45. Don't know, 45, Whereas I started playing games in 1983, and I'm a bit younger than that. I'm going to say, it's between 43 and 45 for Thrillhausen. 47, yeah, I think you told us that the other week, actually. But you type like you're a 43-year-old. Speedball 1. I think Hattie had her Amiga 500 before. Came with a package Speedball 1. I think Hattie may possibly have been. Do you know what? I'd like to play Speedball, but I don't have a controller with me. I'd play Speedball 2 if I did. One of the best games ever on the Amiga. I think I've tried to play it on the keyboard before and it did not go well. It did not go well is the answer to that question. Ooh, do 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 do. That was an original composition I just made on the spot, barely consciously, which turned towards the end into the birdie song. Now I can see Mr. Spanner Dangler himself, Old Style Gaming. Old Style Gaming will... I've got to let you know something about this man. I have to tell you something about this man. He has got... How many spanners has he got, Hattie? How many, not just spanners, how many adjustable spanners has he got? Hattie, I'm going to let you guess. How many adjustable spanners has he got? Pick a number, Hattie. How many adjustable spanners has he got? He's going to get some guys onto this stream. No, piss me out and play some games. Well, I'm not playing games. I've got no joystick. 13. No, Hattie. He doesn't have 13. Hattie, OSG, Old Style Gaming, has 5 adjustable spanners. And he is very, very proud of that man. Professor Spanner Dangler, he has got 5 adjustable spanners. Now the question I have to ask is, if the spanner's adjustable, why do you need 5 adjustable spanners? I could see maybe 2 if you have to, something like that. 5 adjustable spanners seems to me like an extra. That is showing off. That's like because you want to make a headdress of them, or you want to make like a skirt out of them. What year? I think it was 1989 Speedball 1 came out. Right, man, I'm going out to get you some viewers, and you's better be playing some games when I come back, because if you's not, you're taking the piss and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just going to come right back. So OSG, I gave him some helpful advice earlier. I said to him, OSG, I said, he was doing some work on stuff, and I said, what you need is screwdrivers. They'll help you put your computer back together. I think the screws have fallen out. And he was like, I've got a screwdriver. Where would I need more screwdrivers? I said, well, get yourself a spanner then. Now, I've got 5 adjustable ones. Why would I need that? You know. You're not quite sure. You know what? Hattie says she's not quite sure. She's going to Google what year it came out. I told her it was 1989. Dealt with that one. Oh, OSG's gone, and if he's getting people, I'm going to have to find something to play. Oh. So yeah, I was in America. I was producing some music. I've had the film. The film has been shown tonight. in Lisbon, documentary film festival. Got no money for it. Our teeth are getting all wonky. I'm running out of money. I'm gonna lose my home. I'm gonna be living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. Right, where's all these views? He said, man, hope it. I'm gonna get you a load of viewers, like, nee bother. And, you know, where are they? And because of that, now I have to do something. Alright, maybe we'll do Win Arcadia. Couple of years old, this version. I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box. Oh, yes, anyhow. Yes, ooh. Flickery this. So flickery, see if we can set this up. Who's this? Monkey Jesus. Oh, hello, Monkey Jesus. Nice to see you. What's this? Oh, Thrillhausen was from Liverpool originally, but moved to London in 1997 after uni. Yeah, I have very interesting feelings about Liverpool. OSG is OSG been? Has he been? What's he done? Let's see if we can find out what he's done to try and drive people over here. Let's see. Has he done something? Oh, hang on. What am I looking at that for? I am having the time of my life, and everybody's coming here. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. So what's happening? What's happening? Let's see. Let's see if we can. How is he driving people here? Let's see. I'm driving them on the big OSG bus. Yeah. What's happening? Okay. I can't know. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how he's bringing people here, but he's somehow is it. Oh, this thing looks a bit like fallopian tubes. Right. Oh, he shouted me at you out in your Discord. Oh, he's talking. Is that a pub you're in? No. No, I'm not in a pub. I am in. I am in my reserve nerve centre, formerly my primary nerve centre. But yeah, there are some optics. I think they call them. I don't drink, so I don't know. So yeah, tonight. So just to put in perspective how ridiculous, I'm going to play a game in a second. I'm just going to set this thing up, but to put in perspective how ridiculous my life is, tonight, a thing that I produced, a film I produced, well, I made. Oh, what have I done? I thought I conked everything out. A film that I kind of put together, a concert film, was shown as part of the Doc Lisboa documentary film festival. And I should have gone really. It might give me a chance to get some work, but I didn't. But there's like a Werner Herzog film going on after it. It's just ridiculous. And I didn't realise like that really how prestigious this event is, which is apparently quite prestigious, because I saw the cinema they were showing it in, and it's incredible. So I probably should have gone, but I'm not too sure how I feel about all those people watching my film. It feels weird that I didn't go now. I'm sort of kind of thinking, well, why didn't I go? But I didn't go, so that's that. But yeah, yeah, I probably should have gone. But you know, you live and learn. You live and learn. I think we're going to try WinArcadia. I've never played that on here before. Which emulates the like a load of quality systems like the Radifin stuff, and you know, have I got? I wonder if I've got sound capture working. And there is somebody, the guy that made who made the Flappy Birds version for this, because somebody's actually this machine had no homebrew. And it's not actually this machine. It's this type of machine. Yeah, this is it. I love these games. Hey, what have I done? Have I? Yeah, that's big. That is too big. You have bigulized. Oh, it's all getting out of control here. So I have played these not in an emulator before. Oh, sugar. What have I done? There we go. Oh. First ever screensaver. First ever screensaver was in this class of machines, as far as I know. First software screensaver. What do you mean? Stop waffling. I don't waffle. Of whom are you talking? There we go. Right. So yeah, I've played the real machine on here, and I will play it again. But I just fancy trying out. You can't match one of those machines. You can't really emulate because it's so tied into the timings and everything. And anyway, this is a 2-player game, so this isn't a bloody good, is it? But I'm going to play the Space Invaders then. If we just sidebar, and there we go. That goes all the way across there. Oh, what's Monster Man? Ooh, Monster Munches. Oh, so there are kind of Munch and Crunch musical games. Planet Defender. Hippodrome. See, I've got that version in different colours. And that one's got a big thing at the side. Space War. Now, we're going to play. Not super. Where's Invaders? Oh, yeah, it's funny. Both of them look sort of corrupt. Anyway. We are going to play Space Invaders, and yeah. How do we get rid of that sidebar? Oh, there we go. Last week you offered to help me sort my stream. What are you talking about? I was just doing a relaxed stream. You forced me into playing games against my will. How do I start this? Tools. Options, left control. How do I start this? So this is one of the few games that are still actually developed on the Amiga emulators. There's WinArcadia is the emulator. Now all I have to do is find out how to start controls. Alright, so it just gives me a little window here. Hopefully I haven't just disappeared that. No. Right. What's this? The Commodore 64 being released into... I don't know anything about it. Tell us about it. Oh, right, here we go. Do you hear the blurp blurp? Let's have a check. There you go. This is great sound on this machine. I love the sound on this machine. Whoa, there. Bush. Whoa. Now, this emulator slightly corrupts. And the thing is, because the original had a analog controller, you can't really, you just don't emulate this system. It's a beauty though, and on the real machine it's better, but I'm going to get that multi-cart, and boy am I going to play all those games on here. A full-size 64? Huh. Funny, the I went past the place that was that made that that Spectrum thing that there was all that drama about, or was supposed to make it. SMS Electronics, I think they're called. And I didn't realise they made. I looked them up afterwards, but they look like quite a good outfit. Yeah, graphics are corrupted in this. Working keyboard. Wow, that was weird. It sounded like it used a sample for the... now the sound's gone all in the left ear. Okay, that's a bug. Yeah, something's gone weird with the sound now. So that's... But this is, you know, I like to bring something different to people. I mean, this console is a real achievement. I think it's the first, although I'm emulating it and it's a crap emulation, some of the sprites are corrupted for some reason. Corrupted in a way you couldn't do on the actual machine. And this would normally be flying across the screen on a real machine. There must be some manual things into... Yeah, this is not how the game runs on a real machine. The timings are all messed up. Interesting. So OSG was refused a review model of this new Commodore 64. Well, it might be that they didn't think he was... Yeah, that's rubbish. So how do I... going to press the select button now, and I can move on to the various different versions. Nighttime, for example. And OSG says he doesn't like this. So, but this is one of my favourite. I think it's 11 is my favourite. So now, this one, you fire and you can move the bullets, which is great with the analog controller, but you can still do it a little bit with this. Isn't that great? Now, OSG does not understand about this console. This is the great... There's Craig Harrison. Now, Craig Harrison is going to appreciate that this is the greatest version of Invaders there's ever been. This one that you can move the bullets on. And the homebrew for this is one of the greatest innovations in the retro gaming world. Get up there, fire the bastard! Doosh. Now, I tell you something they are definitely doing then. This is using a sample. I think this is maybe using a sample for a lot of the sounds. I wonder if it's even possible to emulate the sounds on this machine. There is definitely a sample being used for some of the... Yeah, that's a sample. Because it's playing over the other audio. And this does not have 2 channels of audio. Because the other thing you can't do with this is the loading, like the sound it makes when you load a ROM in is crazy. You have to actually physically push a button to load... What? Where did that come from? So I know ASG is not happy with me playing this, so I am going to play something else after this, but... Uh-oh! You can't hear any sounds? Yeah, there's definitely sound coming through. Isn't there? You can't hear the sound coming through. Now this emulator is really starting to throw out some weird corruptions. Yeah, so it's starting to fall apart this now. The guy does so many updates on this and I haven't downloaded them for ages. Oh, I might Oh, I missed. Uh-oh. OSG. I'll tell you what did look like a college project. Oh. Well, I got done then by a glitch. Yeah, this is really great how it glitches. I'll tell you what did look like a college project. That pile of components I saw earlier. We've got Anna Zero. Hello, Anna Zero. Thank you very much for joining us. Prepare yourself to see some high quality gaming. I believe it's the first time that you have joined us on this channel. You might not know what goes on. Well, I'll let you know. I am an internationally recognised filmmaker that tonight was featured. That's me done. I'm an internationally recognised filmmaker who tonight had 225 had a film shown before Werner Herzog in Portugal. And should I have been there? Yes, maybe I might have got some work which I could do with. But was I there? No. I'm here doing this lowbrow stuff. Lowbrow, but it's not lowbrow. It's high quality. It's high quality. Now what I am looking for, let's just turn that down a bit. What I am looking for is the maze game, because my maze game is broken on the real machine, not that one. Super Maze is what I'm looking for. Super Maze is a great game. Let's just view sidebar gone. Hang on. Oh right, now you've got that. Well, you don't want that. You want that. How long's that been there for? I hope you've been able to see the game. Alright, sidebar, go. But we need controls, because I don't know how to. What's this? International bollocks. High quality game watching that be international books. Listen, I have to tell you, OSG, I am an internationally recognised top-notch film producer. Werner Herzog, after my film. Werner Herzog, yeah? That's me, in a proper cinema. Why was I not there? Very good question. I don't know. But here I am, furthering my career, obviously. Whoa, the clock has gone stupidly fast on that. Super Maze, come on, let's get out. Wow, the clock is completely set so fast. It's wrong, it's wrong. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Best game on this machine. Come on, 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 come on. That was not a shed, but it's high-tech studio actually. But I'm gonna give it. Let's try it. Oh, right, this is one of my favourite ones. No, I did get credited for it. I am credited. It's my film. I pushed it all the way, and they showed it as part of a tribute to someone who died. Actually, I was. You can see all about it in my Twitter stream. If you go to my Twitter, those who are not already following me, it's is it at AmigaRob? I think it is, and you will find out all about it. You know. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not doing your games that you want to see under watch or whatever it's called. Look, this is the first ever software screensaver was on this platform. That's for a 2-player. Ah, this is. I like this one. This one's when you don't know. You don't know what the maze is, and you have to. Oh, sugar. This is normally easy with the controller because you can point in a certain direction. The bit of code that generated this maze was supposed to be really clever, but yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this without the controller because you have to. Normally, you can kind of like feel your way. You can't do it with this, so it could be anywhere. Oh, see, I probably meant to go that way. Well, no. Well, this is a dead end, isn't it? So, wow. Okay, I'm snookered then. Oh, no, that's no good either. Oh, there we go. Go. Is it down here somewhere? No. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose. Must be. Oh, there we go. Get your baby to sleep. That's it. I'm good at getting babies to sleep. Well, what is it then? Come and show me. Oh, I've got to give another one of them a go. There's one which it looks like a deliberate memory corruption. I remember there was a point with these where I could almost guess which way they should go because I'd played them so much. I could kind of figure out how it was generating them. Yeah, maybe I've got the touch. I kind of got the force for these after a bit. That doesn't help. Difficult. I was really hurting my arms doing this with that proper controller. Your doctor is called Dr. Pepper. Is he easily misunderstood? Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not going to do this one. I want to go to the Crazy World one. Is this the one? Right, okay, yeah. Ah! This is what I wanted. Right. Oh, it's double speed, this one. See, then this is just poking random things into memory. It's a good idea. I like the way, on a game like this, when you don't have much memory, they've come up with this idea, because that's just random firing memory. Your local copper is not called PC World. Come off it. He's not called PC World. I'm not having that, Hattie. I'm not having that. Come on, poke something into that. Poke something into that there. Poke that. Yes! Alright, let's try another game. That's my favourite game on that system. I'm going to be playing more of these because Treasure Hunt, Tank Plane Battle, that's 2 per. Winter Sports. What's Super Knockout? Ah, okay. This is like an Arkanoid clone. Oops. Oh, blimey. Oops. Did I shut the whole thing down? My postman is Postman Pat. Ugh. Why is it going full screen? I didn't want it to do that. Oh. What have I done? No. Oh, I've got it. Who knows? Okay, now I've brought up a CPU monitor. Ah, there we go. So, I want to do view off. Here we go, right. And then we want view, tools, controls. Right. And there we go. Oh, messed that up. This is going to be really hard. You can hear the sound, can't you? That bar should not be flashing. Again, that's a timing error in the emulation. Wow, and it just did a completely rubbish collision detection. Ooh. This looks so good on the real system. It just shows how sometimes emulation is not man enough for it. Ooh. Here we go. Oh! I think you get like 9 balls on this as well. I could be wrong. Here we go. Ah! Yeah, you do get 9. Yeah, something's gone a bit crazy with it. I am good at games. I don't know why I keep saying the chat is ready to display messages. Did my thing get narrower? I'm not quite sure about the physics engine on this. Oh, no. Codswallop. Oh, I get it now. Codswallop because down the chip shop. Here we go. Bung. Bing. Biff boff. Do. Do. So I don't know if I mentioned I'm an internationally recognised film maker. High brow, high values. Ooh, it's getting quick now. How did I get that one through? Now that is an error. To get the block through, something's not right there. What the... What? That ain't right. That isn't meant to happen. I don't think you can even do that on the real machine. That's a really weird glitch. Anyway. What memories? What memories? I remember this on the BBC. Meet Hattie 2. Proper. Anna 0, Meet Hattie 2 proper. And we have a special thing for Hattie. I'm going to bring it up again. Because I like to over-labour the point. Ready? When we talk to Hattie, we do this. See? Highbrow, highbrow, highbrow. Did I make this image? No, that's one of the last actively developed Amiga applications out there, as a matter of fact, as it happens. Right, let's. I suppose I'll see if I've got WinUAE on this computer still. Let's see. And I suppose we'll have to do something Amiga if it's gonna if that's